according to SportsIllustrated.com, figured I'd go there because they're a somewhat reputable source. Vince McMahon, facing new sexual assault allegations, intends to return to WWE, per report.
Ain't happening.
Oh, man. Yeah. Former WWE chairman Vince McMahon, who stepped down in July amid a sexual misconduct scandal, has plans to return to the company, the Wall Street Journal reports. Oh, man.
I don't think you can return without the board of directors saying okay. And they're not going to say okay to that.
Once you give up a job, you can't just get it back unless you're Bob Iger, I guess. But
really needed, apparently. I still don't get that, but
the funny thing about that was he pulled a Terry Funk. He's like, I retired, and he's like, never mind, I'm back.
My horse is cured.
Yeah, he's like, hey, I think, like I told you before, I think he saw the writing on the wall, and he's like, well, we're going into some bad times here. I might want to hop off this ship and then come back when everything looks like it's clearing up. And by God, he did.
Everything's hunky-dory. Huh?
Yeah, it's like he waited until their stocks went in half, and then he's like, I'm back to save everyone. But Vince McMahon doesn't exactly have that. It's not like WWE is hurting. If anything, they're better than ever by public sentiment. I don't see the WWE hate online like I had in previous years.
I never understood it. No, I mean, I don't look for it, though, to be fair. I don't give a damn what anyone thinks, but yeah. So,
I stumble across it just by just by following as many wrestling fans and podcasts, whatever that I do. I just end up seeing it whether I want to or not. So, but now anybody before who had previously crapped on WWE, either they're just not talking about it or they're complimentary of it.
Out of stuff to say.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just to read a little bit more here, the journalist Joe Palazzo, I don't know. I can't read this name. Joe P. will say, and Ted Mann report that McMahon, quote, has told people that he intends to make a comeback at WWE, end quote, and quote, has said that he received bad advice from people close to him to step down, and that he now believes the allegations and investigation would have blown over had he stayed, end quote.
So we're supposed to believe this man takes advice now all of a sudden?
Yeah, right. And plus, it's like, oh, if I quit my job, then I might have court battles. But if I stay in my job, it'll just all blow over. Like, what sense does that make?
That's how life works, dude. I don't know what you don't get.
Yeah, right. Does he? I wonder if he still has Jerry McDivitt on retainer.
Probably has his number on known by heart. Do it in blind.
Yeah, yeah, right. It's like all this stuff is continuing and going on or whatever. And I think you and I had talked about this before in a previous episode. Do you remember there was a female referee? It was like the first female referee in WWE history, Rita Chatterton.
Yeah, I don't ever remember her though. So.
No, I don't remember her, but I remember the story. But
I remember the first female announcer. That's it.
Well, apparently she's suing him now for something that allegedly happened back in the late 80s. She talked about it in 92. Now she's asking for $11.75 million.
Yeah, how long is that statute of limitations?
Yeah, I think the statute of limitations is over, but they're asking for damages.
We've literally had presidents who sat in office and died since then. So,
yeah.
Okay, one, but still, it counts. No.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening. I'd be really effing shocked, especially if he's got all this legal stuff still going on and the company is going better than ever, or at the very least, the same.
No, I don't think you get to just come back when you have a board of directors. They have to all okay it. So.
Exactly. That's why
it's not like he's just going to walk in. Hey, I'm back. I own the place again.
Big Dick's back in town, boys. And they're like, yeah, get out. I don't know, man. It's this. Everybody's
by the long dick of Vince.
Exactly. Everybody's freaking out about it, and I understand the immediate visceral. Even you, who you've stood up for WWE and Vince throughout the years, and been a fan or whatever. I'm not saying his actions. I'm just saying stuff he's done in the company. But even you were like, no, we're good.
Everything's doing so great.
Yeah, it's like, why? I don't know. But,
damn it, pal.
Damn it, pal. I'm about 80 years old. I got one more run left in me.
Been talking about him or Ric Flair.
Yeah, right. You and I had talked about this before. It's like, why can no geriatric in this company or in this country just step aside? It's like, look, you've lived a good life. You've done a lot of good things. Or maybe you haven't done a lot of good things.
Dude, it's happening in the White House too, dude. All these old dudes think they can just
everybody, like Washington is like a giant old folks home. Then you got, like you said, Ric Flair.
Oh man, yeah, you could almost throw Chris Jericho in there, but at least he can still move. He's not senile. He's just stupid, but he's not nuts.
Yeah, I mean he's older, but
it's probably not the best comparison. But
yeah, no, I like Vince McMahon. You can stay the F out. Like you said, what was it in 2002 where they had the line "Get the F out"?
Yeah,
yeah, there you go. Just stay the F out.
Well, George Foreman came back, won the world title. Randy Couture came back, won the world title. I blame them.
Yeah. Well, Vince McMahon is also 80, and I don't it's very close to 80 at least. And I'm sorry, but it's very rare that somebody that old is going to come in and be like, I'm going to turn this company around because I've got new, fresh, hip ideas.
I've got moxie.
Yeah, right. By the way, all those people that we just hired back, you're all fired again. Because you.
Holy crap. Oh, man.
But either way, yeah.
I don't think you're wrong.
No, I'm not, unfortunately. But